Contractors receiving payment through federal dollars are being held to the standards of the U.S. Department of Labor. U.S. DOL has launched an enforcement initiative focusing on Guam's construction industry to make sure employers are compliant with the Fair Labor Standards Act, the Davis-Bacon and related acts, as well as the Contract Work Hours and Safety Standards Act. According to a press release from U.S. DOL today, investigators from the Wage and Hour Division will be interviewing employees, including those who speak Tagalog, Mandarin, and other non-English languages. Common violations that the investigators will be looking for include misclassifications of laborers and mechanics as exempt from the Fair Labor Standards Act, failure to pay employees for all hours worked, failure to pay required prevailing wages and fringe benefits, including overtime, and inadequate record-keeping of employees' work hours and wages. The initiative comes with the anticipation of the military buildup, which will bring more construction jobs to the island, many of which will be funded with federal dollars. U.S. DOL's Wage and Hour Division Administrator for the Western Region, Ruben Rosales, says that the initiative will ensure that taxpayers' dollars are used properly in these projects, and it will also make sure that labor standards are enforced responsibly on Guam. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers is the union covering many of Guam's construction workers and supports the Department of Labor's crackdown on contractors. Brian Ahaquelo of IBEW's Local 1260 Honolulu office says enforcement of labor standards strengthens the worker and is also good for the contractor. Since the H-2B visa program is administered locally, Guam Department of Labor will be assisting U.S. DOL in its enforcement initiative to ensure that those hired under the Temporary Non-Immigrant Worker Program are also aware of the rights that they have under the Fair Labor Standards Act. The Guam Contractors Association is also assisting the U.S. Department of Labor with their initiative. GCA President James Martinez says that GCA has offered several workshops and presentations to help speed up compliance on issues relating to the Davis-Bacon Act and will continue to do so. Martinez adds that contractors working on Department of Defense projects are already used to audits from the federal government, but contractors working on federally funded projects for GovGuam agencies may be new to the federal mandates. DOL will use all available enforcement tools, including litigation, civil money penalties, and debarment from future government contract opportunities when employers are found to be non-compliant. Federal mandates include employees being paid at least the federal minimum wage of $7.25 an hour, as well as 1.5 times their regular rate for every hour worked beyond 40 hours a week. For more information on federal wage laws, you can go online to dol.gov/WHD. Betsy Brown, PNC News.